Well, it's the next morning after that big storm. Taking Scout for a walk. It's about 8 a.m. The skies don't look too bad right now, but we got a flash flood watch for this area for the next 3 days, starting this afternoon. We're supposed to get really heavy thunderstorms again, probably, believe it or not, worse than yesterday. Okay, looks like round two is just about here. It's about 1:30. Okay, it's 3 o'clock and this is the alert we just got. I don't know if you can see that. We just got the alert tone. All right, it's Saturday morning. It rained. We got the most rain last night, I think, that we have yet. It rained for, I don't know, poured rain for about 3 hours, maybe 4. Everything is super wet. Yeah, the ground is very saturated. You could see where there had been water just running down the driveway. You know, my property has a gentle slope down towards the middle of the 40 acres. In fact, all of our parcels do. Yeah, let's just walk a quick lap around the track and see. There's some spots that got really flooded. So these are some of the usual spots. I have some low spots from the tire tracks that I just haven't had a chance to fill in yet. Coming up around this next corner, the puddle's bigger than I've ever seen it. This is going to take days to soak in, I bet. Yeah, it almost filled up to the point where it came all the way across. That's going to be a soupy mess for a few days. This corner seems to have fared pretty well. Now around this next corner, once again, have the biggest puddle I've seen yet, which is telling me I need to do something about drainage on this spot. I need to either raise it up, or in the middle there of that puddle, that's about 6 inches deep. What a mess. This will be here for a while. I mean, ultimately, I'm gonna need to come through here with a tractor, and I'm gonna need to raise it all up about 1 foot all the way around that entire corner, so that, and then bury a drain pipe on that side, so all the water that collects on that side will drain through onto this one. So here's some more puddles down here in a spot that I'm used to seeing. Once again, I think just building up more dirt there is going to be the answer. Maybe the same thing, build that up and put a drain pipe going underneath for this area, because that's what's happening. All that's draining off. But something I didn't see before is I can see where there's been rivers coming down the actual track, and I think that these rivers of water actually followed the S-turn all the way down. You can tell there was quite a bit of water running down through here. I mean, there's some scallops like you get in a river. So I may have to address that at some point. The grass has started to grow. We have got green everywhere. This is the greenest I have ever seen it here. This is very seasonal. This is normal weather, and the temperatures also being in the low 80s. This is the normal temperature for here this time of year. The last 4 or 5 years, it's been much hotter and much drier. And honestly, this place has gone through, I think it's a 20 or 21 year drought. But when I lived in Flagstaff 25 years ago, this is what the weather was like every summer. All right, here's the first puddle. First puddle driving out. There's gonna be bigger ones. All right, here's puddle number 2. That is a lake. Am I worried about getting stuck? No, I'm not getting stuck. But that's deep. I'll tell you what, you wouldn't want to come through here if you weren't in a truck. Look at that, man, making a nice lake. bit of soft stuff. I got out of the middle. Okay, here's our next big one. That's not too bad. But you can see people trying to drive off to the side. Almost got stuck. Gotta be careful, man. This stuff can turn sleepy real quick. I'm in a 4x4, so I'm not really worried, not even in the slightest. Not even in four-wheel drive. Okay, found something interesting. This is out here, I guess you would say, in our neighborhood, but you can see this whole dark area. This was one gigantic lake when this all flooded. And it looks like it started to recede, but I know over there on the road there's a huge, but this was all a lake. Look, this was the shore. This is all the debris that floated up to the surface and washed to the edge. Look at the size of this. Where this is, I guess, part of the lowland in this area. Wow, I would never have dreamed that this right here would become a lake. And that's just from that one big rainstorm. Somebody's going nuts here because I'm outside of the car. Yeah, we're not going to drive out there. This is, the ground is really freaking soft.